there, and welcome to day 2 and part 2 of the Silverglade show jumping competition of 2026 series. Today is, I would say, the main day of the competition, as everybody will be competing in the only round of the competition, and we just have to hope we get a good score. I won't be able to vlog much of it, so I will put the televised version of it on instead, so that you guys can watch the competition and so you can watch it. So I'm just going to get ready, as in the clip behind, and then we will be off into the competition. And Bear have had a little bit of a break from showing lately, as I have been going to shows on my other Dutch warm blood, Casper. He is a lovely horse, and we've been going to the Silverglade show jumping competition every year since 2021, 5 years ago. It was my first ever show that I went to, so it is quite memorable to me. But I'm quite well known there, as I won last year actually. I won on Bear actually. So let's head off to the competition then.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the annual 2026 Silverglade show jumping competition here down by Silverglade Equestrian Centre. I'm your host, Rosemary Dreamfog, and I will be commentating and guiding you through the competition today. We have many riders who have returned from last year, including Christina Rose Castle on her horse Bear, and Tegan Dream Song this time on her Hanoverian Coco. Alright then, let's go and watch the riders warm up before they learn the course and then jump it. And returning for the 5th year in a row is Christina Rose Castle, riding her horse Bear. Bear has been riding for numerous years with Christina, trusting her fully and confidently. Will they win this year like they did last year? Now that the riders have fully warmed up with their horses, let's get into jumping the course. Today's course is as follows. You start off heading round toward that black oxer, cutting in between the wall and the jump. And the first jump of the course is this white jump here. Following this jump, you head round across the arena towards this green jump here. Then following this jump is you take a lovely round corner towards the black jump there, which is our third jump of the course. Once jumped that, you head round and continue on following to the black oxer. Then you take a long round across the arena, heading towards the yellow oxer. Then you head all the way round, taking a long cut there and going in towards that hedge jump there, which is our next jump of the course. Then you take a sharp corner towards the red oxer. Then you take a long sort of lap of the arena, going in between the water jump there and the wall, before heading round towards that blue jump, which is our next jump. And finally, the final jump of the course, you take a long curve and finish with the blue water jump.
Entering the ring now is Charlie Rivermore on her horse Emerald. And she's off running through in that tight gap between that black oxer towards the first white jump. And she makes it over. Next, she lost her way slightly, barely jumping the green jump there. Now we head over to the doubles. She missed the jump. Simple mistake. She goes back and she makes it over the jump. Now for the second jump. We have a refusal. We have points marked on the table. Okay. Now she goes to re-jump it. Will she make it over? And she knocks a pole. Seems it's not a very great run for Charlie there. She makes the second jump, heading round the corner and in towards the hedge jump. And she knocks a pole. She heads towards the next jump. And she knocks 2 poles off that jump. She goes round, again making that tight squeeze next to the water jump there. Heading round towards the blue jump with the Silver Lady Equestrian Centre logos on it. And she clears it. Now she heads round past the purple jump, heading towards the water jump. And she clears it. What a run for Charlie and Emerald. Next in the ring, we have the masked rider as she goes by on her horse Spot. She starts heading towards that black oxer, going at a gallop, heading towards the white jump, clearing it. Heads towards the green jump, clearing it perfectly on centre. She is staying at a lovely gallop, ensuring that she is careful with every jump, and she misses the jump. She goes back and does not re-jump, instead going to the black boxer following that jump. She heads to the yellow jump, knocking a pole, marking points. She takes that corner in towards the hedge jump, staying at her steady speed. Jumping the hedge jump was perfect. She heads towards the red jump, staying at her pace, clearing the jump. Ooh, she crashed into the wall there. And yet she continues going in through that tight gap, heading towards the blue jump. And she clears it. One more jump to go, and she circles round, going wide towards that jump. And she clears it. What a run for the mass provider, seeing as this is one of her first shows on spots. Entering the ring now is Sophia Cloud-Dotter, riding her horse Freya. They head off quite quickly, heading towards that black oxer, taking through that sharp turn very easily, jumping the first jump, clearing it, and heading towards the second jump, clearing it surprisingly. On the long curve now, heading towards the black doubles, jumping the first jump with ease, and only knocking one pole on the second jump. They head towards the yellow oxer next, jumping it with clear, and looping round, cutting that corner surprisingly towards the green jump, saving themselves some time, speeding up and jumping that hedge jump perfectly. Takes a wide turn towards the red oxer, jumping it without knocking, now taking the longest turn of the horse, heading towards the blue jump. And they clear it. So far, nearly a clear run today. Head round towards the blue water jump and clearing it. What an amazing run for Sophia.
Entering the ring now is Christina Rose Castle on her horse Bear. And she's off, heading towards that white oxer, taking that corner beautifully, clearing the jump. She jumps that green jump perfectly on centre and everything, going quickly towards the double blacks. She clears the first black, heading towards the oxer and jumping it perfectly. Then she circles round towards that yellow oxer, jumping and clearing perfect. She loses track of the course quickly, but then re-centres herself on towards the hedge jump. And she perfectly clears that jump, rounding off towards the red oxer. And it gets cleared. She circles round towards the tight gap there in between, and comes towards the blue oxer, clearing it. Lovely. And then finally she heads towards that blue water jump and finishes perfectly. An amazing run for Christina Rose Castle. Entering the ring now is Samara Akerfield, riding her horse Daisy. She circles round towards that black oxer, taking the corner beautifully. And she jumps that white oxer, clearing it. She clears the green jump and turns towards the double blacks. She speeds up her pace, jumping that original black jump and heading towards the oxer. She knocks 2 poles, marking points. And she lips towards that yellow oxer, clearing it. And she cuts that corner in towards the hedge jump, a risky move. As she clears the hedge jump, she circles round towards that red oxer and she knocks 3 poles on that jump. And she heads round, taking that corner towards the water jump pretty wide, barely making it through that gap between the jumps. She heads towards that blue oxer, clearing it. and finally taking the widest corner, knocking into that jump. That will be a few points there, and she heads towards the final jump of the course and clears it. An amazing run for Samara Akerfield. In the ring now is Alexis Firebout riding her horse Dusk. She takes it quick, heading through towards that white jump, jumping it perfectly. She heads towards the green jump at amazing speed, clearing it and looping down towards the double blacks. And she jumps. We have a refusal there. Alexis's horse Dusk is mainly used to western riding, so I assume that is why they're going at such immense speed, but it's their own vibe. And she clears that yellow oxer perfectly and then heads towards, taking that corner quite widely towards the hedge jump, and she bashes into that green oxer the second jump of the course. She continues jumping that hedge jump beautifully and looping round towards the red oxer. And she knocked 3 poles similarly to Samara earlier. And she goes round towards that water jump, having to take it slow. And then looping towards the blue jump there and clearing it lovely. Final corner of the run now, she loops towards and heads quickly towards the water jump. And she clears it. What an amazing run for Alexis. Entering the ring now is Tegan Dreamsong on her Hanoverian Coco. They start off picking up slowly into the canter. She takes it slow, heading when accidentally crashing into the wall. She heads towards the first jump, and she clears it perfectly. She heads toward the second jump, and clears it. She then circles round, taking the long curve towards the blacks. And she jumped the first one, nearly bashing into it, and she jumped the second one perfectly. She then loops around, loses her weight a little bit, but then recenters herself towards the yellow jump there. She takes a little bit of a shorter corner there towards the hedge jump. And she jumps it perfectly on centre. She then circles round towards the red oxer there. And she jumps it perfectly. She slows Coco down a little bit, getting lost of the track, getting him ready to go again, looping round towards that tight gap there. She heads towards that blue jump, jumping it perfectly. So far, a clear run for Tegan. One jump remaining now, and she begins to go towards that jump. And she clears it perfectly. What an amazing run for Tegan Dreamsong with 0 faults and a time of 1 minute and 46 seconds. And the final leaderboard is in. We have Christina Rosecastle bringing up the lead once more for the 6th year in a row, followed by Tegan Dreamsong on her new horse, Coco. Next we have in 3rd, Sophia Kyle-Dotter, followed up in 4th by the Masked Rider. Then we have Charlie Rivermore, and then we have Samara Akerfield, and bringing up the rear we have Alexis Firebout.
I had an absolutely amazing time this weekend at the show, obviously coming first and Tegan coming second. It is an experience that I'm glad to experience again after the break that we've had. Me and Tegan, we spent a lot of time together gossiping, and it was quite hard to say goodbye since we don't normally see each other other than shows. But I couldn't have wished for a better weekend.